Capricorn, welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Dimensions. I'm MaryAnne. Welcome to your daily Sun Sign Love Connection readings for today, December 29th, 2020. So, because it's the 29th, we have like 3 days left of 2020. I have been doing bonus readings. So, what that really means, for those that are new, welcome to my channel. I genuinely love and appreciate you for stopping in. Hopefully you will resonate and like the messages that I have to bring forth to you. And welcome returning viewers, always. You are greatly appreciated. And as I said, I will never, ever refrain from letting you know that, because without you, this channel is really, doesn't make a lot of sense, right? It's all about you, and that's why I'm here for you. And so your presence and your contributions, your subscribe, likes, comments, they all are deeply, deeply appreciated. So, but yeah, so today, instead of going around the zodiac wheel, which we've done twice now, we're just doing random bonus readings for, first of all, the featured sun sign. So let's see what that is first. Whoa, that just wanted to come right out. It's Capricorn. Fantastic, Capricorn. We're still in your season. Well, we're pretty much new in your season. It'll be through January 19th. So that's beautiful for you. And then we're going to go with the spirit-guided impromptu highlighted connection. And what that really means is that I read an additional 3 messages under 3 major categories for this highlighted connection. So Capricorn being the featured, and the, Virgo again. We just did that. I'm trying to think, do I do this? It's a bonus. Why not? Bonus means bonus, even if you just had one, which you did, because I remember it very clearly, probably like 4 or 5 days ago now. Well, the last time I did Capricorn. But there's something really important, and by the way, that reading, if you want to look back, that was beautiful for the two of you, and it showed great growth in your love, in your relationships in general, because these love connections are of all different types of love. So don't feel left out if you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend and you're not in a committed relationship. No, this is love on all different levels. We all have connections of love for somebody and ourselves, and that's a big part of what this channel is about. So okay, so we're going to be reading for the beautiful 2 earth signs, which is perfect, Capricorn and Virgo. Now Capricorn is one of the most determined and steadfast, very, very successful oriented, material, loves materialistic things, loves anything they can, grow or build or, prosper with. Very, very, what's the word? Resourceful. They are the archetype of the goat. So they have this incredible ability to reach high, literal places like high mountain tops and, hilltops and such. They have great sure-footedness about them. So therefore, as a person, they soar for the highest ambitions and, aspirations, and they don't really let anything stop them. There is a stubbornness about that, but, they're not any more stubborn than another person wanting to achieve and to be successful and to work hard and to toil and to, well, they're ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is the taskmaster, the one that keeps you in line, right? Keeps you focused. Restricts things so that you can be focused, and then in the end recognize just how powerful that determination ends up being, because you reap so much from what you've sown. And so, yeah, and then speaking of which, there's a lot of beautiful down-to-earth, grounded, nature-loving aspects to all earth signs, particularly you two. And so you love nature, you love to grow beautiful gardens, you love to eat things that are good for you and natural, and you certainly love being in the outdoors. And that's really, really good for both of you, because you work extremely hard. And so just needing that balance alone, from the overworking to taking time to relax and be in a place that makes you feel calm and, whole and away from the hustle and bustle of your jobs, right? So even this year, well, we had many of the planets in Capricorn, and that was saying goodbye to a lot of the Earth-oriented planet energies that were with all of us for centuries, actually, and it was strongly indicated by the way things were being built in our society during our lifetime, certainly, and obviously before. It was just continual growth, and that's what Earth is. That's what they represent. It represents the material things we can feel and touch, and and the expansion of it, and the materialistic aspects of things. It's government. It's it's structure. It's regularity and routine, and not really changing, and just continually going with the same methodology, I guess, which is also Saturn, right? And yet you had Jupiter in your sign, Capricorn, so there was a lot that could have been offered to you this year, and to the next 3 days still could happen. You had Jupiter's about expansion and opportunity and growth and love and magical things that happen. And it only happens every 12 years in your sign. So I hope that you already recognize that. But I hope whatever you did have an opportunity to receive or build upon, or ideas that came in that were new, and all the variables that could come with that, I hope you see it for many years to come now, because that's really what it's about. It instigates it this year, so that in the next 12 years you can utilize it and find the benefits and rewards of it. So that was wonderful. And then, it is your birthday month now too. So to end the year and then to have you celebrate what you have to look forward to, what you choose to do, how you want to spend your life. And with this connection of Virgo, it's such a beautiful, harmonious connection. You both have the same ideas. You both are hardworking. You're both, once again, down to earth and realists. You're not really interested in foo-foo, woo-woo things as a general rule. But you also are open to things, and I do want to say that, and that's something I think you get a hard rap about. I've known a lot of earth signs, they're slow to change, but this beautiful Virgo influence with you, Capricorn, is, once again, extremely harmonious. You think the same, you have fundamental beliefs within you, both being earth. The mutable aspect of Virgo is very, very beautiful and adaptable and willing to change and to grow and to better themselves always. That's always a part of Virgo's energies and personalities. And I forgot to mention, you happen to be a cardinal sign, which initiated the winter solstice. All cardinals represent a different season, and they are the initiators in life, the doers, they like to start things and be active and keep things moving. And there you have Virgo ruled by Mercury. So this is an intelligent, analytical personality and energy that comes with you naturally. So I can just imagine the two of you building upon your incredible talents and ingenuity and strengths and determination and patience, and just very passionate about things and working really hard towards anything you put your hearts to, and succeeding. And helping is huge with Virgo. They're usually in the service fields where they are out to be of service for others. They are known as the Virgin of the Zodiac because they have the very true, authentic heart. It just comes natural for them to be able to help others, to plan and to be organized and to be there when people say, well, what about this, that, and the other? And follow me, I will show the way. So yeah, that's a beautiful, they're both beautiful energies, and they both work so well together, which I mentioned in the last reading. But this bonus reading is for today. And I will mention that we do have a Cancer moon that it changed from Gemini to Cancer about 5:30 something this morning, Pacific Standard Time, but tonight will be the full moon in Cancer. So is earthly and grounded and practical and kind of serious, more reserved energy a lot of times. the emotional part of you is going to come through. You're going to feel, as we all will, just a genuine heart-centered kind of energy that just really wants us to love and to fulfill our heart's desires, and to be with those that mean so much to us, and to embrace that, to recognize our creativity and, you know, utilize that today and onward in the new year, and feel, you know, inspired by that. And if you can't be with this wonderful connection for today as the highlighted connection, you want to express this in some form, and to let that be known, and to, you know, if you've been holding back on how you truly feel in the love sense, you are ready to just reveal, because the full moon shines a light on things, right? It helps to culminate and end situations. It's perfect for it being the ending of the year before the new year. But it's also such a beautiful, once again, very introspective kind of intuitive energy. Just knowing where we stand, how we feel, you know, being prompted by divine guidance, but our own beautiful guiding light that's always there for us. So I love this a lot, and I did wake up just for a moment this morning, and I just had a thought. I don't remember why specifically or whatever, but then I got emotional, and I thought, oh, that's right, we're going to have a full moon tonight, because, yeah, we all get emotional, but this is overly. And it was also just us now recognizing, all of us, just how beautiful maybe the holidays were, and just kind of being a little sentimental. You know, Cancer is very sentimental. You'll find many of them, you know, with pictures and books of their kids, of their families, of their friends, you know, that they hold so dear. They love deeply, and they care greatly. So if you're feeling that way, you're not alone, but just love it, you know, and embrace it, I guess I could say. So let's read the messages that Spirit has to bring for you with your, you know, 3 specific major categories. The tarot that I've used this month is the Connolly Tarot, which I really love. It's not commonly seen, but it's so beautifully illustrated and vibrant in its pictures and its colors, you know, which colors have a lot. They say a lot. They mean a lot, and they have a vibration like everything. So, well, the first category is always the overall energy, you know, of the two of you right this moment, today, the 29th, and moving forward. It doesn't have to happen this second. You may feel it as you're hearing this reading. You may feel it later. And, you know, the rest of the week, I don't know. And you might not at all. But don't give up. Come on back, because, you know, it's relative to so many variables, like what your birth chart has, how much, you know, other than your sun signs being in earth, maybe that's all. Maybe you have a lot of water. Maybe you have a lot of fire, you know. That's what makes us all individual, which I love so much. When you think about it, there's no other person in the world like you exactly. No one. Even if they're born at the exact same time. There's something different because of how they're raised and where they're from in the world, right? I mean, like a snowflake. Just all bringing perfection of your own into this beautiful, you know, universe, you know, just, I don't know, I'm getting off on a tangent, but your first category is interesting, because it is the overall, like I said, leading you to this moment in this time, and you have the 5 of Cups. Well, 5 represents change in numerology, you know, challenges sometimes for change. Change is what we need, right? Challenges create change. I think we've been familiar with challenge, right? And the cups are the emotions again. So there's that Cancer influence that all of us have, that emotional part that we all have. And you recognize this person looking forlorn and downward at 3 cups that have fallen over, spilt over, and just kind of really feeling it deeply as a loss. Perhaps somebody you know, something you had this year, which would be perfect sense, right? Because so many of us had losses of one form or another. If it wasn't this year, maybe something in the past year, thinking about it. It's definitely a part of what's happening, and this moon will bring that out. And I don't know, I feel like it's just like in honor of those that we love, because they meant a great deal to you, and it will always mean something to you. And recognizing that, but look at the 2 cups on the hearth, the fireplace. It's just, you've always got this connection. You've always got divine guidance with you. You've always got your guardian angels, or your spirit guides, whatever it is that works for you, and other people that have passed on coming to help you and watch over you, which all of these things occur. It's always there for you, and it's important that, yes, it's important to grieve, it's important to think and to reminisce and to be sentimental about things that we have had and lost, but to always recognize what we have right in front of us at this very moment, which keeps us going, right? I mean, it definitely inspires us. And it's a realization, it's just a real deep realization, and it's a real feeling kind of realization. So yeah, that's understandable, and just standing strong together and supporting each other during this time with those circumstances and those feelings. We all have them, and they come sometimes and go quickly, and sometimes not, but yeah, never feeling badly about that, right? Just appreciating that it occurred at all, I think, with hopes for the future. And then the second category is that of possible blessings or obstacles. And there you go. You have the Sun. So yeah, reminisce away, be sentimental, and recognize how much incredible energy is there for you, how much excitement and love and power and vision, creativity, all the things the Sun represent. As Sun signs, the day we're born, that Sun is in our first house. That's what gives us this motivation, the inspirations, all the things, the outer world, and how we want to feel and do and think and be, and how we want others to feel about us. And it gives us that energy should we choose to use it. And you've got it. This is beautiful things coming up for you. And knowing that, yes, you had things that you felt bad about, but that's not something you want to focus on. You too have really got some excellent positive energies coming forth for you. It is absolutely one of the best cards in the deck. And I love pulling that for you. And it's a major arcana, so there's a huge message there for the 2 of you. If you're not already feeling it, you absolutely will be. I think there's going to be some interesting and very important changes that this year has brought for us that we need to work through. And I know that we will get through it, and I know that it will be probably slower at times than we want, but I know, as sure as I'm sitting here, because it's already occurring, that we will absolutely be guided and loved and feeling better in so many ways this coming year. And that is exactly what that message is bringing to you. And then the third category is I like to choose and talk about is that of money, finances, and that's really important to the earth signs. Like I said, they are all about the practical, tangible. Let's see what we can feel, touch, and think right this moment. How can I secure that for myself? How can I build upon that and manifest it? And with the power of the 2 of you, I think there's a lot to be manifested. And you have the 7 of Swords. Okay. This is interesting because this is the air quality, and we have most of the planets already started with the amazing conjunction that we had of Saturn and Jupiter going into Aquarius, and continuing on with more planets going into the air for many, many years to come. This is the mind. This is not now the ground and the practice. This is the mind and the inventive and the new and the changing and the expressive. Okay, and the breaking through and the transformation that all of us are going to feel. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We've had, obviously, planets in air before, but not to this extent, and not this planets that are hugely, that affect us. And here you have the 7. So the 7 is about, things that weren't really upfront, things that were deceptive, things that were really annoying us and confusing us, and and I say it could be brought on by other people and other circumstances in society and institutions and government, but even within ourselves we were questioning and confused about how we really thought. When we sat, we thought, wait a minute, I've lost complete I've lost that insight to know and understand fully and trust, So this was huge. This is a big, this has come up so many times. But knowing it's passing. Because you yourself and how you perceive things is extremely important in your life. But more importantly, allowing that outside exterior, energy to kind of really fade away more, and to allow truth for yourself and whatever that is, between the two of you, between people you fully trust, just knowing the strength that you have to move forward with, great empowerment and trust, and words and information will be coming through. That will be in the past, okay? Air mentions or air quality messages have to do with changeability. It's a constant change. We speak, and it's air, and it's lungs, and it's words, and it's always changing, right? It's not as solid and as predictable as a lot of the ground element energies that you're familiar with, but you're very capable of understanding and taking on what you need to nonetheless. When it comes to your money, still changes are coming, let me tell you. But I don't think you're being concerned. I don't think you are really concerned or worried too much. Because you work too hard, you generally do for your life. I think you have a nice little, what am I trying to say? Savings, or, something that you've invested in properly. This is what you do. This is what you teach others. And so, yeah, not being too deterred by all the conflict and all the confusion that occurred, and staying strong with your decisions, your intuition that this beautiful moon can bring to you as well. And knowing that, you're on the right track, okay? Done. And on with the new. So yeah, that's beautiful. I like this a lot. You have a variety there, and it makes perfect sense that, the moon is obviously affecting you as I speak and send you these messages. And it's okay to be, sentimental and to reminisce about this year and all that's taken place. It's been a lot. But knowing you've got incredible, beautiful things coming forward, and sorting out the stuff that didn't work, or things you heard that you knew wasn't true, or things you're still questioning, you won't feel that way for much longer. The truth is coming through, and it's for good or not, but it's absolutely going to be prevailed. And we don't have much longer before we have to experience that either. So, just stay strong in your intuition and your beliefs. So yeah, I like that a lot. Now, I like that these beautiful oracle divination messages that are for this highlighted connection as well, but it's for all the beautiful Capricorns and all of your connections, every single one, because not all of you have this highlighted Virgo connection is something that you were necessarily feeling with this reading. So the oracles are just so incredibly insightful, and they can just bring us such beautiful messages of love and courage and enlightenment, and all the beautiful things that they tend to do. And I hope you'll agree with that. This particular oracle deck is the Starseed Oracle, and it's new, and I brought it out this month. I'm just loving it so much. It is by Rebecca Campbell, if you're interested, and it is illustrated. The artwork is by Danielle Noel, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I will pick and let Spirit guide me as to which message for all of the Capricorns is coming out for you today. December 29th. Ooh, boy. That was a lot that fell. Let me grab that. That was a huge chunk. My goodness. Okay, we're falling all over the place. All right, something's up. Something's up. But let's see what yours is, because every one of them is just amazing. I'm picking the top one. what does it say? Like I could see it. Let me put these on for you. Messenger. Oh, okay. We got some messages coming for you. Cirrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous card. And especially for your birthday season, Capricorns, you know, you get extra special magic. If you put out a specific, you know, request or, you know, intention, I mean, trust me, it comes back for you because it's your time. It's your season, you know, and you it's a gift. It's actual real gifts that come through. And that's what I'm seeing here is just this beautiful, I want to say oracle, just standing there and saying, what is it? What would you like? Just ask and you will receive. So let's see what it says specifically though for you. Because they have been so incredibly synchronistic with my other readings. It's just so exciting to see that. So messenger, messenger, messenger. Nope, went too far. Come on now, MaryAnne. LMNOP. Oops, there aren't many M's then because it's, oh, here we go. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetime to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to see the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Interesting, huh? Wow, that's very appropriate for this time right now. Very relevant. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Cirrus, often appearing as a shade of blue. Well, there's definitely beautiful blues in this. I'm curious to see what other blues will come up, because you definitely had the blue in this, and you definitely had the blue behind the sun, right? So that's an interesting recognition. Let's see. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exit in harmony. And, you know, we all have that beautiful masculine and feminine energy within ourselves, each and every one of us. And Capricorn is actually known as a feminine energy. And Virgo is, gosh, I want to say masculine. So that's perfect too. That's a beautiful, you know, harmony, kind of complementary thing going there for the two of you. You ensure greater balance to help to see what we're all to help see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within all of us. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing, vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. I have read this before one other time because, yeah, the mammals that the whales are pretty unbelievable. If you ever want to look into that in some nature channel, you won't even believe what you hear. It's another incredible miracle of life. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within all of us, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. While Starseed inquiry is, how are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? And there you are with your earth, beautiful earth, you know, gifts and ability to do just that. It means so much to you as an earth sign. How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? So I don't know if this is resonating, but I really understand it so much. Because yes, that is something that I think has been spoken about and I've read about for years about a Capricorn. You know, they are this hardworking, very kind of stern energy of capabilities and incredible gifts and talents, and yet they have this feminine side where they're soft, and people, when they get to know them, they're very loving, they're very caring, they're very loyal and good people, right? And that's being brought up for you. So, a coincidence? I don't think so. But I love it. And I hope you can truly understand that message for you. And then when you have next is the animal medicine cards. And I love it because, yes, we do have animal guides that help us. And whether in the waking, life of ours, or ones that we've had still with us, or just, messages coming through, with the butterflies and the birds and all the things that we see every day, but we don't necessarily all connect with. Well, they're there for a reason, and they have so much they can share and teach us. And your specific card for today, I've never gotten this, is the salmon. Well, there's that watery influence, right? Once again, you're earthly, you're this, but you love the water, you love the receptivity. It's very feminine, it's very intuitive. It's the moon, right? It's the Cancer moon. So let's see what it says, because I have an idea, but I have not read this one at all. These are also a new deck. I have a lot of new decks I'm so excited to share with everybody. It really makes me giddy like a child in a candy store, So let's see here. Salmon. Intuition. Gumption, that's a cute word. Gumption, return to source. Absolutely. I should always equate that when I'm speaking of the water signs. Returning to source. Salmon swims upstream against the current. With strong instinct and great strength, salmon is unperturbed by others moving the opposite way. With the flow, salmon in wisdom shows you how to push past seemingly impossible odds to attain a goal. Emotions and circumstances shift like the changing weather. Salmon teaches you to use the power of intuition and resolution to be unswayed by external forces. Man, is that important for this year, right? Especially at the end, to really take that in. The secret to salmon's stamina is that the goal is always guided by and aligned with the returning to the source. And there you are, Capricorn, in your earthly, manner, to just be incredibly strong, incredibly steadfast with whatever you do, regardless of the obstacles, which I've always said, Capricorns consider opportunities. Yeah, that's the kind of mindset you have. Nothing will stop you. And there you have this beautiful harmony, message with salmon in the same light, but actually more about the connection you have. You don't have to do it yourself, right? You are one with the source at all times. And that's a good segue into your last card, which is the super attractor manifestation. Because you're all manifestors, we all are. It's one of the most incredible gifts we are given as a birthright in this planet Earth. And it just reminds us to feel that emotional strength and drive to create what it is we want. And to know that we do need to feel, think, and be, as opposed to not having it be congruent, right? It all has to flow for that manifestation to, actually become tangible and a reality for you, the law of attraction. So let's see what beautiful messages you have, or message, for the Capricorns, and like I said, all their beautiful connections for today. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorites, and they're all absolutely beautiful. So I look at it as an affirmation or a mantra you can use. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. And there's this beautiful soul, spirit, outlined by the blue. There's the blue, okay, so it mentioned the blues. You got the blue, you got that third eye, incredible, intuitive kick coming in. It mentioned in your message, and outlined by this beautiful blue aura. That is real. That's the real deal when it comes to law of attraction. That's how it happens, and it's felt and it's brought in, and it feels good. And just holding on to it with everything you can. There's the new moon, the new moon, I believe, is going to be, the next one will be the middle part of of January, and I'm almost positive it is in your sign, Capricorn. So this is really about manifesting and writing down your intentions and just seeing it through, just like you always do. I hope you like this reading. I love reading it to you. It really has a lot of powerful messages for you, you know, it's the real deal, right? And so are you. I mean, I think this really is something that matters a great deal to you to hear and to feel right now. So I love it, and I greatly appreciate you being here once again. If you liked it and you want to come back and you want to really support me in this channel as I grow and to ensure, you know, more content, please hit the like, please hit the subscribe, come back, share, comment, and enjoy the rest of this year. There isn't a lot left, but, you know, every moment matters. So I look forward to hopefully seeing you back again in the new year. And until then, take good care. Bye for now.